back to our YouTube channel. Thank you. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Special shout out to all our subscribers, those who have liked, commented, and even those who have shared this content with family, friends, and loved ones. I celebrate you. Thank you so very much. Okay, so today I want to do would like to say an highlight of the program or a meeting that was held this last week. Yes, on Google Meet, and then for as many people who couldn't catch up with the meeting, and I felt it was good that I share the content on my YouTube page so that more people can get the content and the information and can be blessed by it. All right, so let's dive in. Okay, we talked about choices. Okay, and it's a series. All right, so even if you missed the last one, you can as well get to be in the class for the next series. Okay, for the next class. All right, so we talked about choices. And by the way, do you know what the choices, or do you know what choices are, or do you know what choices? Yes, do you know what choice is? So let me know your own definition of what choice is in the comment box. So just type your own definition of choice. All right. In my own little way, choice is the autonomous power given to us by God to select from varieties of options. Okay, it could be 1, 2, 3, depending on the circumstance. All right, so it is an autonomous power given to us after the fall of man. Man was given that power to make their own choice. Since they felt God couldn't choose for them, God wasn't adequate enough to make choices for them. And God said, okay, no problem. Henceforth, you are going to be making your own choice by yourself. And so whenever you are given the opportunity to make a choice, you operate in the level of God. You operate as a God, small letter G. You operate as a God. And that is how powerful choices are. Because choices have, or the choice that you make rather, have the power to either create or destroy. Just imagine as a president of a nation, hey, if you make any negative choice, the adverse effect will span from one generation to another. So choices are powerful because when you make a choice, whenever you are given the opportunity to make a choice, you operate as God. You operate in the level of a God. Hence, it is very important that we commit ourselves to making the right choice. However, it doesn't just come automatically. There are factors that influence choice making, right choice making. And so we looked at the different factors that influence choice making. These factors can be information, psychological factors, cultural factors, social factors, personal factors, and more. However, I would like to say that information is the major factor that influences choice making, decision making, because all of these psychological factors, social factors, personal factors, religious factors, all boils down to information. When they are interpreted by the brain, they become information. So information is very powerful and it plays a major role in choice making. And that is why you must commit yourself to, receiving the right information, not just any kind of information. You must commit your heart. The Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. Now, what's the Bible view of choice? All right. Beginning from what we just said about information. All right. What's the Bible view of choice? Right initiative. Okay. TOR. It's an acronym for think, act, live, and lead. So we are big on thinking. We are big on acting. We are keen on living. And then we are also interested in leadership. So Philippians 4 verse 8 is one of our anchor scriptures at Right Initiative, where God says, finally, brethren, So if you are listening to me, finally, brethren, it says, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report. It says, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on this thing. I can remember very, very clearly that when I was growing up, I was made to summarize to memorize this particular verse, and thank God I did, because it helped. So you cannot make right choices without feeding on right information. That's what that place is. Think on these things, and then your actions will be backed by the things that you are thinking on. Your choice will be backed by these thoughts that are pure, just, lovely, good reports. So if you want to make the right choice, I want to put it straight to you today that you need to commit yourself to the right information. You and I have that sole responsibility. Some will be free, some will be paid for. You just have to commit yourself. You want to get married, you can't afford just to, approach marriage in a manner that you're not prepared for. You want to get married, you should get information, and not just any information, the right information on how to live peacefully, on how to live with your spouse, the Bible view of marriage. You need to sit down to learn, to listen to information, right information. You want to bang a degree, you want to venture into a business, you need to ensure that you have the right information, because right information gives birth to right choices, and wrong information gives birth to wrong choices. If you want to think in retrospect on your previous choice making, perhaps, oh my God, if I could turn the hand of time, I wouldn't have made this decision, I wouldn't have made this choice. But thank God for life, because once there is life, it's another opportunity to right the wrong. Once there is life, God is saying, I'm giving you another chance so you can right the wrong. And how do you do that? Sit down with the quality information. Sit down with right information. Get quality information. Move around with people that will give you quality information. So I don't want to say, oh, it's a series. All right. So wait till the next class. I don't want to pour out everything at once. It's a series, all right? So wait till the next class to be further on. So thank you for paying attention. Please do well to share this content with your friends, family, and loved ones. This will surely help somebody, as it has helped me. Okay? God bless you. Stay tuned.